Hey everyone, I'm Tamara Krinsky with the Red Carpet Report. We're here this morning at the Governor's Ball preview for the Oscars, where we're going to get a behind-the-scenes look at just what it takes to put together Hollywood's fanciest party. I'm here with Cheryl Cecchetto, the mastermind behind this gorgeous event. So tell me a little bit about the library-inspired theme this year.
Well, Jeffrey Kurland was at a venue in Vegas, and he saw this great picture in the renderings behind me of Marlene Dietrich with a collage of photos, and he thought, well, this would be fantastic if we actually utilized the incredible archives at the Margaret Herrick Library. It was established in 1928, a year before the actual first telecast, and a year after the Academy was established. And it's endless. It's got so many phenomenal photos, and from all branches, from animation, from directors, from everything across the board.
So I know that there are some notes that you guys found in the archives that are being used. Tell me about that.
Yeah. Well, there's fantastic notes from the archives. There's letters from Cary Grant and Marilyn Monroe and Quincy Jones. That it's so interesting when you see that thank you note, from Marilyn Monroe. It's just like, wow, that's so fantastic. So we'll have. You can even see in the big, massive 3D photo walls, we'll have some of those mentioned. And what's happened is that the library has such substance. So what has happened is that we are going to add an environment that actually adds to a conversation guest to guest.
Well, that's one of the things that I love about this preview of the room that we're looking at. It's got such a warm, rich feeling. I kind of just want to curl up here.
Rich feeling. I know. What can I say? It has a beautiful, warm, rich feeling. And I feel like everyone will feel comfortable in their own, as if they're in their own living room.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, you've been doing this for a long time. For you, each year, what keeps you going? What keeps it inspiring? I mean, it's an amazing event, but it's your job. So what keeps you inspired each year?
Well, you hope that you are inspired by either your environment or something that takes place in the world, or you just hope that something comes your way, and when it does, you run with it. I love to produce events, and I love to celebrate, and I love to throw parties. So it comes very naturally, and it's a passion to me.
And
there's that salmon again.
We are hearing the hammering of salmon, which is something that is special for this party. Right behind us, we have all of these gorgeous photographs. Tell us a little bit about them and what they're doing at the ceremony.
Well, what's really great about these are 100 of the hundreds that we're going to be giving out as parting gifts. And I really, really do feel like the guests will be able to take home a piece of the ball. And that's what even makes it even that more special. Everybody's eyeing them.
Well, speaking of eyeing them, if you could take home one of them, which one would you want to take?
I'm being asked that left and right. I did have my eyes on the Carol Burnett, Lucille Ball, because I'm a fan of both of them.
Can I touch it?
Of course. Lucille Ball was the most amazing. I love Carol Burnett too. I felt when I watched their shows, growing up with their shows, I used to always completely and totally destimulate, and they would just take me into a zone that I would lose where I was or where I was going. And so there's such phenomenal women, incredible entertainers. So they were my heroes. They're funny also, really funny. Yeah.
They're amazing. And something that I think is so interesting this year is, you've chosen to highlight these archives and all these amazing, incredible performers and people working in the business. So many of the films this year that are being honored are biopics, and so many of the actors that are nominated for playing real people.
I think that's fantastic. I think when this group of film artists come into the room, I think that they're going to be quite charmed and I think when they see some of them are their peers right now. Some of them have
salmon.
Sorry. Some of them have gone before us. So I think that when they do see all these photos, I think they're going to really feel like they're in great company.
And my last question for you is, what is the day like for you? We hear about all the talent getting manicures and their facials. What's the day like for you?
I'm definitely not getting a manicure. So my day is, we actually install the ball the night before. And my day is very much on checks and balances. And I don't give myself a job, but I check on everything. So I get up very early because I'm on a roll. And usually by 11 o'clock, I've got my hair and makeup done because we also produce the pre-cocktail reception.
Okay. Well, you have a busy day. I wish you best of luck, and I hope at the end of it you get to curl up with one of those Scott's Pears cocktails.
Have a great glass of Piper Heidsieck or fantastic Sterling. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for joining us for our coverage of the Governor's Ball preview. I am kind of sad to leave this absolutely gorgeous setting behind. I kind of want to just curl up with a book. But this beautiful design, inspired by the Academy's library collection, will be on full display after the ceremony in a couple of weeks, which I am really looking forward to. If you like what you saw, please click like. If you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe and let us know in the comments who you'll be rooting for on Oscars night.